This is a brief overview of the ESIP Data Management Training website. It contains a number of training modules that give greater insight into research data management, especially focusing on the environmental sciences. This website is actually a clearinghouse for online learning courses, sponsored by the Earth Sciences Information Partnership Federation, also known as ESIP. ESIP is a partnership consisting of over 100 science organizations, including federal data centers such as NASA, government research laboratories, research universities, nonprofit and commercial enterprises, and many more. The data management training site includes general training resources as well as modules specific to certain frameworks or programs. So let's take a look at the interface. A user can search by a particular keyword, title or name, date, license, or cost. They can browse the available modules or submit requests to add new resources to the page. Let's click Browse to see what sort of resources are available on the site. On the left, we see Browse Framework, which allows us to select different training programs based on our learning goals. So, for example, if I wanted more training from the Data One organization, I could click on this link and just see the modules associated with that particular framework. I also have the opportunity to further sort the results based on theme. Of these resources listed, I can also see at a glance different qualities these modules have. So, for example, I can see what media type a module is, such as, in this case, a presentation as opposed to an interactive application. I can see the copyright information. I can also see whether it belongs to a particular training theme or subgroup. So, for example, I know that this module belongs to both the Data One Education Modules group as well as the Fair Data Principles training. Now, if we go back to the main site, we can make a more specific search. So most researchers want to be certain that they receive recognition for their work. So let's try searching for citation in a list of modules. There are 13 results. Now, we can browse through these different titles and abstracts to see which module seems most appropriate. And we can also further refine our search by using the faceting options to the left. For example, I could further refine by framework, by keyword, by organization, by people or authors, or even by the publication date, and a few others. I think that for now, I will click on the ESIP Data Management for Scientists short course, because that should contain general resources about data management. While reviewing my results, I can also click on the More button on the right of the module to see the full abstract. So this one, creating documentation and metadata, creating a citation for your data, looks pretty good. Now I can click on View Full Description for more metadata about the resource, but right now I'm interested in just looking at the module. So let's click View Resource and see the results. All right, the module opens in a new tab, and from there we can see the video or resource right here. We can also see any attachments. Looks like the PowerPoint that was used during the making of the video. We can also see who wrote the content, what type of learning resource it is. So this is an expositive online exercise. It also includes the language, though unfortunately, in this case, the language displayed is still encoded based on the metadata. This is United States English. We can also see the publisher, as well as keywords associated with the video. So these links actually connect to other ESIP resources and definitions in case you're unsure of what these mean. So I'm going to go ahead and close this resource window, and I'm going to head back to the main page. All right, so the only thing left is just this submit option, but since submit is intended for people that want to add additional resources to the site, I'm going to go ahead and skip that for this training session. So I hope that provides you with some background on how to use the ESIP Data Management Training Clearinghouse. If there are any questions or comments, please email the ESIP Clearinghouse contact email, clearinghouse@esipfed.org, to leave feedback. Happy data managing!